much stuff. Okay. Am I up high enough? I think we're good. Good morning. Y'all give me a second. I'm about to be talking to the YouTube camera. No, it's supposed to be focused on me. And then I'll get started with y'all. So give me 1 second. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis, and I know we're starting off the video looking a little crazy, but let's just get into it. So y'all, we're about to do a braids retouch. I've already started taking out a little bit of it. I was on live on TikTok, so we was over there chit-chatting. If you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, you should do that because we do little secret giveaways and stuff like that. So just, make sure you guys are following along everywhere. But today I'm doing my braids retouch. So I've had my braids in as of today for about a month. Today is so they say May 24th. I've had my braids in since April 25th. I usually do it like right in between. So I usually wear my braids for 6 weeks and then I take my braids or some of my braids out at 3 weeks, redo them just so it stays fresh looking for longer. But I'm going to have my braids in for a little bit longer this time, probably like 6 to 8 weeks. So I pushed my retouch back to like 4 weeks. So I'm gonna let you guys sit and watch how I take my braids down. We're gonna wash this portion of our hair and then we're gonna re-braid it. So yeah, this is like a braids wash day, braids tutorial all in one. Hi. I'm doing good, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm not taking it down. If you just saw, I'm doing a little retouch. So doing this, I was just on live with TikTok. So I made my way over here. I think if you saw my community post earlier, or not even earlier, yesterday, I had said I was going to go live like maybe around 2 or 3, but I just realized I was like, no, girl, you're underestimating how much time, oh, get out my face, how much time it's going to take you to do this. You need to start earlier. So I got up, went to Pilates at 8 a.m., came home. I did some stuff for Wendy. Wendy's birthday was yesterday, y'all. So I did some stuff for Wendy. And now we are gonna do these, and I'm not gonna take down all of these with you guys because it's really actually not that much though. I did all of this on TikTok in like 10 minutes, or not, maybe not 10 minutes, but it was fairly quick. So maybe we will get through all of these together. I don't know. Hey from TikTok. Who's my mom? I say Wendy like y'all know who I'm talking about. Miss Wendy. It's my mama. Which she low-key is supposed to be on here moderating. It's part of her momager duties, but she went to the church house this morning. So she went to go volunteer her time. So we on here. If any of y'all see somebody crazy in here, just ignore them. Because this is the time of day when they be leaving like weird comments and stuff. But I explained it on, you probably saw a little bit of it as I was doing my YouTube intro, but basically like these braids, they just have seen better days. And I know I'm going to have them in for a little while longer. So I'm going to Kansas, actually, literal middle of nowhere. Sorry, but you have to understand, I live in Chicago. Before that, I lived in New York. Before that, I lived in Chicago. And before that, I lived in Detroit. I've always, for most of my life, lived in a city. I did grow up in a small town, but I never liked it. So I don't know how this 2 weeks in the middle of nowhere is about to go, babes. But my dad lives there. I'm going to visit him. So I keep forgetting to do this. So I saw somewhere someone said to like put oil down the length of your braid before you detangle or before you take down. So it'll be So I usually do like the brush first, and then I go on with the comb to make sure I get like any extra fall out. But they said to use the oil because it'll make it like, you know, nice and smooth and easier to take down. But I keep forgetting to do it. Okay, let's do it. This next one. This oil that I'm using is the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength 7 Oil Blend Hair and Scalp Oil. That's what I'm using. So let's just, okay, I'm gonna just put it on my hand. I don't know what that was. Something feel like it's tugging. Hurts a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. A few people were asking me in the other live that I was doing on TikTok about like relaxer. I'm basically natural now, but I'm texturizing my hair. Maybe it is called texturizing. Texturizing my hair at the end of the summer when I'm done with braids. This is the Sacred Comb. And these are my scissors. Are you saving the human hair pit? I'm throwing these up. Because look at them. That's not where to go. Now listen. Now I will tell y'all this. That YG Wigs hair that I bought, that was my first time using that hair. And I mentioned that to y'all. Like, I don't, because I know people are going to ask whenever I post it. And I don't mind sharing and telling you what I'm using. But I never like vouch for something until I really know like what it is. And this YG Wigs hair is pricey. It's more expensive than the Amazon hair. I don't think it's better quality though. It's just like it gets dry and loses its curl pattern so quickly to me. Like last night I went to dinner with Wendy and I had to like not drench my hair, but like I was spraying it with the spray bottle so that like some of the curl to the pieces would come back because it was like bone straight. Like after a while, the hair does get really straight. So just keep that in mind. I don't know. Me personally, like from the experience I've had with other hair, and really the only other hair has been like Amazon hair. I feel like my $20-$30 bundles. The only thing I will give YG Wigs is I feel like their hair is thicker. It's thicker and it's fuller, but as far as like the quality of the hair, I don't know. That's just me. This is how much fallout I have in the brush so far since I've been detangling this section. And not just this piece of hair, this like whole section right here. Do you personally find knotless braids to grow your hair? I do. That's the only reason why I wear them. So I was explaining this on TikTok as well. Everything that I do while it's the summertime, if I can talk, as far as like protective styles, is really only in preparation for silk press season. It's two parts. It's one because I am lazy and I don't want to be doing my hair in the heat. Also, sun damage on your hair is a real thing. Also, I don't want to be worried about like, oh, if I go outside, is my hair gonna revert? Is it gonna get frizzy? Because I am definitely that person. If my hair doesn't look the way I want it to, I'm mad. I'm mad now. Just like when I get hungry, I'm mad. So, um, this is like a way for me to do that. But when people, when I take my braids down in the fall and it's time for silk press season, the first question I always get is how do you get your hair so thick, so full? It's grown so much, like from the last time they see my hair out, like what did you do? And I'd be like, y'all be skipping braid season because I noticeably see like a dip in views on my content. Really not on TikTok, more so on here, like my uploads and stuff that I put up. They're not really here for the braid season stuff, which that's okay. Some people are, but some people aren't. But I'm like, you're skipping over the vital part that makes my hair look like that come silk press season. And they actually do make my hair grow, but I think the way you do them, like it is really gonna determine what happens for your hair or not. I literally just put up a video like a few days ago talking about like some of the reasons why like other people's knotless braids might not be a protective style, but mine 100% are. Like all that gel on the scalp, gotta stop it. Not moisturizing your hair while it's in braids, you gotta stop that. Like not washing the hair, conditioning it in any way. You still have to have a full regimen, but I feel like what most people do, they either do two things. They put the braids in, they leave them there for however many weeks, months, and they don't do nothing to their hair, and you can tell it'd be flake city up in there. It'd be looking nasty, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be looking nasty. I'd be like, how do you sleep at night? Because I literally wouldn't be able to with my hair being that dirty. Um, but then you also have other people who will put the braids in and they want them to look so, ooh, what's happening here? So sleek and smooth, like every single day. So they gelling down their edges and they doing all of this. And they're usually having like a lot of gel on their roots and stuff because they want that super sleek look. And then they will take them out maybe like 2 or 3 weeks later. That's not long enough for it to be non protective style. I can tell you that right now. That's not long enough of your hair being up in a way. So at this point, I've had my braids in for like a month so far, and I've already seen a good amount of growth. I showed y'all my 2 week sacred results. Like I've already seen a good amount of growth in my hair. I'm probably not gonna do like a growth check or anything until I take these out like for real, for real. So like maybe like I think I have like another 3 weeks with these, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. No, I think like three. Um, and I'm gonna take my hair down, and that's when I'm gonna go in and like really for real wash it, condition it. I'm probably gonna do like a hot oil treatment. But yeah, when people see my silk press season here, like especially at the start of silk press season, that's when I get all the questions because I'm just coming off of having my hair in braids and being protected and doing all of the good things to my hair all summer long and just leaving it alone, no heat. You missing it. You missing the key ingredient, and it's this time of year. When I figure out how to tuck properly, I'm gonna be unstoppable. Girl, all of us. Cause I do the best that I can. I think the next time I do braids though, I'm gonna do like not boho ones, just like regular braids. Like, cause I think that my sister-in-law has them, and I just like every time I see her, I'm like, your hair looks so good. And you don't have to worry about like keeping that hair nice. I think I'm gonna do that like next time. So I'm gonna have these braids in for another 3 weeks. And then next hairstyle, I also get asked too, do I do like a break in between? And I usually do. So I'll usually like take my braids out, do a set of cornrows, leave those in for a week, and then take the cornrows out, wash my hair again, and then I'll do another style. So I think after I do this, I'm gonna do some Marley twists. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do like big ones or little ones, but I'm definitely gonna do some twists. And then I don't leave my twists in for as long. I leave my twists in for like 4 weeks just because I find that they don't look as good as long. And then I do like after 2 weeks of those twists. Well, actually, let me take that back. It depends on what style of twist I'm doing or like how big they are rather. If I'm doing like the jumbo twist, I'll leave those in for about 4 weeks. Because the other thing too with the twists is that I can't really wash my hair for real like how I do with the braids because that Marley hair doesn't do well with the water. Like how I be rinsing my whole it doesn't do well with that. So it'll make the twist like really loose, they be and I can't do that every week. So I usually wear those for 4 weeks. Um, the smaller twists, I can usually push those to like 5 weeks, maybe, but it just depends on how I'm feeling. Like, and I do other things to kind of keep my scalp as clean as I can, but I forgot to put oil on here. I forgot to put it on. But yeah, um, I do kind of take a break. But after I do those twists, then I'll do another set of cornrows for a week. But I need to check because I have an event coming up like at the end of the summer. Like I have a wedding and I feel like it's something else I'm forgetting. So I need to map out like when exactly I'm doing this all this stuff so that I know when I'm gonna put stuff in and take it out. I really map all of my hairstyles around like when I'm going somewhere, when I want my hair to look fresh. If I wasn't doing nothing, I would do it willy nilly, but I do it all around like when I want my hair to look its best. How did you learn to braid twist your own hair? My braids look terrible when I do them, so instead of practicing, I just go to the shop. Well, the thing is you're not gonna learn or get better at it if you don't practice it. That's just like with anything. I feel like anyone can do anything. You just have to take the time to practice. Some people might be able to pick it up quicker. It might take you a little bit longer, but I literally just did the same thing. I just started doing my braids. You think my first set of braids looked like this? They didn't. They looked like my first set of braids. I would not wear them today. They looked horrible. I started doing my braids by doing box braids first, and this was like years ago, like 10 years ago. So like what you see now is like 10 years of experience. But like as I have gotten better over time, like each time I do the braids, they get better and better and better. So it wasn't like one specific thing, but you'll watch certain stuff. Like I have tutorials up, but I was watching other people's tutorials on how they did their braids, and I might learn a little trick. Okay, they look a little bit better this time. They look a little bit better this time. You just have to keep doing it. It's not gonna like happen overnight, or you're not gonna watch one tutorial, especially like a skill like this that you've like people that like just know how to braid, they like have probably been braiding like since they were in infancy or something, or like just have a gift for braiding. But that's not everybody. Just like beauticians have to go to the shop or to school to learn how to do it. It's the same thing. So you can't just give up and say like, oh, okay, well my braids, I don't like how they look. You know, do them in a way that's like presentable for you, that's good enough for you. But I feel like today it's like too many people out, like, I don't know, kind of like judging, like, oh, your braids don't look right. Girl, I'm learning. I'm trying. As long as you're trying your best, like I really don't care. And also, it's not on my head, so I don't be caring what no I really don't care. But yeah, you have to keep practicing. That's all it is. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, like, you have to, like, do it in a way that's presentable for you, so maybe, like, you start doing it and you like, "Okay, you know what?" Like, honestly, I wouldn't say I think people are starting and trying to bite off too much immediately. Like, you can't start off doing knotless braids. I didn't start out doing knotless braids. Start off doing box braids, like, that's the most simple, basic braid. Don't be trying to do all the boho hair, all the designs, whatever, just do a simple, basic box braid. Figure that out. Do like a medium-sized one. I usually feel like the bigger they are, well, not the bigger, because you don't want to do jumbo ones because that requires like a lot of slicking and gelling down, but like a medium-sized box braid, try that. Even hell, if you don't know how to cornrow, try learning how to cornrow. Something like that, where you can like, okay, I can get this down, I can do this, I can do this. And you just have to build on it. But it's really just like you just have to start like with anything. So that's all I can say, because it wasn't like I did any specific thing. I've been doing my braids myself for like 10 years now. So that's how I started. But you do have to make sure it's presentable to you and that you like it. Because that's how you're gonna feel comfortable. But I'll tell you right now, it was plenty of times I went out and I was like, I don't like these. But they look all right, so whatever. If somebody else don't like them, I'm gonna act like they're the best thing in the world. I don't care. Can you make more how-to shorts for braids, like how to tuck and which way to braid? Yeah, I can do that. Maybe I should film some of those today since I'm gonna be braiding. Because I really don't be thinking people want to see that, but I won't even say and don't be wanting to see it, but like, yeah, I can do it. I can do it for you. I'll do like how to start. So tell me which ones y'all want to see, because I didn't have any in mind. So like I can do like how to start a braid. You said how to tuck. What do you mean by which way to braid? Let me know. But Yeah, I feel like everyone is all into the boho braids right now, and everyone's like, "Oh, I wish I could do my own boho braids." Well, it's not gonna start with the boho. I can tell you that right now. You got to start lower down with a more basic braid, and then work your way up to that. There's also nothing wrong with going to get your braids done if you just really feel like you don't want to do it. But if you do want to learn how to do it, I would suggest you just start doing it. Cause I love that like I can do this any time that I have time, I can do my hair. My elbows actually, they not bad. Anytime I have time, I can do my hair. I just have to make the time for it. 9 times out of 10, I already got everything I need at home. So I just have to make the time and that's it. So it is I don't know. People say like, I don't know, it's not a luxury to me, but to me it is. To me, it is a luxury that I can have my hair done whenever I want. It doesn't require me making no appointments. I ain't never got no hey boo text. Because when I used to go to the salon, I went to the salon with real beauticians. That was they had auntie arms and they was doing the hair, clipping the ends, even when you didn't ask for it, and all type of stuff. That's where I went. So just FYI. I heard of overhead braiding and under braiding. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I under braid. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe when I start braiding, I'll get on here later on live again. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see that. I know it's Memorial Day weekend, so y'all might be out and about. But I could get on live and just save it. But let me know. Time and patience makes a great haircut. Yes. Cause I think how long we been on here? We've been on here 20 minutes. We're gonna stay on here for 30 minutes and I'm about to get off of here so that I can just sit here, do my hair, watch some YouTube. I love to just sit and watch YouTube. I was about to say eat something because I'm actually starving, but I'm doing a juice cleanse today. I'm so hungry. I'm doing a juice cleanse, but I need to chill out. I've been eating like terribly lately. And I have goals to meet and I have not met them this year yet. And I know it's just because you know that little snack and that little bite here, little bite there, it gets you every time, it adds up. And I just need to lock in. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so somebody wants to see live branding. Yes, in this economy, they'll start. You know what? Somebody said that's a recession indicator that all these like how to do your beauty treatments and stuff at home by yourself. The other person, someone else said these short nails, which people are calling these like soap nails, princess nails. I'm actually gonna do my nails today after I do this. I'm having a full on beauty day because they were like, people don't want to get the long nails or they're trying to learn how to do their nails at home or trying to learn how to do any beauty treatments. And I'm like, don't y'all be coming over here and saying somebody attacking my pockets. Because first of all, in the name of Jesus, I don't claim that. Like, I get like, oh, things in the economy might be going how they going, but I know who provides for me. Okay. But the other thing is I'm like, girl, I've been doing this. We've been doing our own hair. But I do definitely get that. Like if times are tighter, and you wanna do some stuff at home, I get you. So yeah, I'll film a couple today. Please. Okay, light. It's not today. Listen, my juicer is watching me like, hello, I'm still here. And see, the thing is, I didn't even get a juicer. They have these juices at Whole Foods that are like actually like legit, like cold pressed, like 100% juice. And so whenever I want to do like a juice cleanse, I literally just did one last Saturday and I dropped like 5 pounds in a day. I know it was like water mostly, but still. And I felt so good and so light after. That's why I just have to like keep thinking about that as I'm doing it because I'm so hungry. It's only 12 o'clock, but I am hungry. I am hungry, child. I'm a salon girl for everything, but I'm trying to learn how to do everything for myself: brows, hair, nails. Yeah, I do my brows, I do my hair, I do my nails. And I think it all started when I was younger. Like, my mom didn't let me wear makeup. So the only thing that I could do when I was younger was paint my nails. When I tell you, I was running through nail polish remover like crazy. She used to be so mad at me because I would always be like repainting my nails. And so we would never have any fingernail polish remover in the house. She would get so mad because, like, it was me and my mom were the only girls. I had brothers, so it wasn't nobody else using it but me. So she would get so mad because I would be using up all her stuff. But I think it came from that. And then also when I went to college, I used to go to the salon all the time with my mom when I was like in grade school and in high school. And then my parents got divorced. And when my parents got divorced, I was like in 10th, 11th grade. And, you know, they going through their divorce, they going through their thing. They done forgot to book my salon. Because I'm like, girl, I'm over here looking raggedy, help me. So I had to start learning how to wash my hair at home. And then when I went to college, I for sure wasn't going to no salon because I was broke. So I just had to start learning how to do my hair myself. And then I always did my eyebrows for the most part. Yeah, I never remember anyone else doing my brows. Like, I went to, like, you know how like they used to wax brows in the nail salon? Very unsanitary. Um, that was done like maybe a few times, but for the most part, I would just like narrow my brows, or I used the brow razor. And then when I got older, I would like start buying the little wax kicks and I wax my brows. And then I used to go get my nails done all the time, but my nails are just not built for it. Like, I think my nails just enjoy like being short, clean, crisp, and I don't like a lot of color on them. Boring, but it's just like when it chips, it's just not for me. And then like if it's clashing, like if I got purple nails, I'm trying to make sure I'm wearing coordinating colors, and I don't wear coordinating colors, so I don't know. Yes, the evolution juice. Yes, that's what I have. Girl. Okay, well, like the the defense I don't think I have the defense up one, because that one is like, I think, is that like the orange juice one? But I have like the celery juice, which like it ain't no sugar in that, babe. That's pure celery. I just had that one. So usually when I do my juice cleanse, I try to like fast for most of the morning, like nothing but water. I have my water right here. Let me drink some. I usually try to do something in the morning so I take my mind off of it. I can't do a cleanse and I'm just like at home in the bed on Saturday morning. No, girl. And I don't ever try to do it during the work day because I'm gonna be too angry. Um, but on a Saturday, I usually try to get up, like go, be out and about, do stuff, and then I will have my first juice, which will usually be a celery juice to like clean you out, and it's gonna clean you out. So go home. And then I do I'm gonna have a green tea in a minute when I get off of here with you guys. Um and then I do like most of the green ones, but not the sweet green ones. I do the green ones, and I'll have like two of like the red ones. I have like the berry defense or something, and it's another one that's red. But I don't get like the orange juices or like the mango or the watermelon or anything like that. Um yeah. I Most of the juices like in my thing are green. I used to love all my self-care days, and then the kids arrive, so I squeeze them in when I can. However, I always make time for my hair. That's right, because them kids ain't about to have you out here looking any kind of way. Mm-mm. I don't know. Like, y'all know this. I'm 33, so like I'm at childbearing age, and I do want to have kids, um, somewhat in the near future. I just also know that I'm still at a stage in my life where I'm selfish, and you can't be with children. So I'm trying to like pace myself because I would hate to like, have kids and be like, you're on my nerves. I know it's not happening anyway, where you're like, you're getting on my nerves right now. Let's back away. But I'm just trying to pace it out because I'm like, you're not gonna be able to just sit here and get on live and do your hair or whatever. So, but I feel that making time for yourself is still important. Hey y'all, I just got here. How long did you have the braids in? I feel like you just put them in. I've had them in for a month. I feel like I just put them in too, but I've had them in for a month. They went in on April 25th. I was saying that on TikTok too. Um, my content is always a week delayed. So if you see a braids wash day, that happened last weekend. Um, I'm not a posting in real time person. Also, it just takes so much time to like edit stuff. So I'm never putting stuff up in real time. Um, but yeah, I've had them in for about a month now, and I'm not taking them down completely. I'm just doing a little bit of a refresh. Just gonna do this front section over again. I'm gonna wash it and everything. Okay, I'm gonna answer these last couple questions, and then we're gonna bounce. Um, Evolution Celery Glow Juice only has, girl, don't I know it? That juice is nasty. Um, it's nasty. I just and see the thing is when Corona happened, I was doing my own celery juices at home. I would buy like 3, 4 bunches of celery and I would like bottle them up and juice them myself. And it did not taste that bad. It did not taste that bad. But you know what? I also did dilute mine a little, like with like a little bit of water, and then the rest of it was like just pure celery juice. But that celery juice, babe, like it's like one of those things where like just drink it all right now and like get it over with. Like it is not good, but it's does good things for you. Yeah, try the green ones. Does that hair ever feel brittle after taking it down? My hair, I know it looks like it. You're like, but this is just like from the braid. It doesn't feel brittle though, honestly. It really doesn't. Any of you guys that just got here, and you saw my braids install, or you've asked like what boho hair I use, that YG Wigs hair, I spent all that money on that hair. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Personally, I know other people might have other experiences with it or they might like a different look. I don't recommend it. It just like the curl don't stay. I gotta wet it all the time for the curl back up. And I did get the loose wave, but it's just and then I feel like it dries out quickly. It looks really dry fast and it's annoying. So when I redo this portion of my hair today, I'm going back to my Amazon hair. Am I gonna have 2 different curls in my hair? I don't care. I don't care. It's part of the boho look. You should start using your juicer. My dad made me some cucumber and ginger. Oh, you know what? I got an Evolution juice that has it's like a greens with ginger. This is my first time having it. What time is it? 11. I'm gonna wait until like maybe another hour and have another juice. I got 5. Last time I got 6 or 7, and that was too many. Like I didn't drink all of them in the day because I try to stop eating around like 7, so I didn't like have any juice after that point. A monthly self-care routine, sure. Okay. What you want to see in there? Like hair, nails? Because a lot of this stuff I do weekly. So should I do a weekly one? Do you reuse the human hair? No. Because I feel like after I wear it for like 6 to 8 weeks, like I don't reuse it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with reusing it. I just personally don't. When I'm about to go, because I'm not gonna go into these braids immediately, again afterwards. But when I go into the braids again, I just don't. I just want it to be fresh. I want everything to be fresh and new. Okay, we have passed the 30-minute mark here, friends. Cucumber, celery, ginger will get your body together. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it together. See, that's the other thing why I'm like, okay, let me hold off on the children because in my mind, like I want to drop like some LBs before I pop out some LBs, pop out the little head and shoulders. Um, because I'm like, if not, I already know myself, like going through pregnancy, I'm gonna be like, give me the food. I want a hamburger on a Krispy Kreme donut right now. I already know it. So I'm like, let's just try to get in shape first so you can, you can wild out and you ain't got, that much to go through afterwards. But You could just all the maintenance things you do, like put together. You always look cute. Yes, I'm gonna give in. Mhm. It's a miracle I've made it through this juice challenge since till 12 o'clock. So, all right. So that's it for today, you guys. I'm gonna keep taking down my hair, but this I'm gonna have a full dedicated video where you're gonna see me yapping to you guys on the side. um, Turn that camera off. I'm gonna do this part, take down, wash, rebraid. I'm gonna have a full video on that. But Nat, I'm gonna take your suggestion. I'm gonna film a couple of like short videos on like how I'm braiding my hair and stuff too. So, and I'll do a weekly maintenance video. Thank you. People really don't get it. You must detox before you start anyway. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to kick myself off, right? You know? All right. So I'll see you guys later. Maybe later today I'll come on here and braid with you guys. I don't know yet, but I'll see you later.